Hello friends, welcome you all in Seva Samajik Vikas Sanstha Satara. Today in our English session we are going to continue new topic, that is column based and column based question. What is the column based question? So here the questions can be of four types, that is column based sentences. Either sentences you have to arrange, different columns will be given to you and you have to find out their correct case, or column based error you need to find out, or column based pillar and column based connector. So four types are there for this column based question. So one by one we will discuss these all types of questions. So today we are going to discuss column based sentences. While means when you are going to attempt such type of question, what can be your strategy? So first you need to identify the grammatically correct phrase or the sentence. Next one, for enum based sentences questions, you need to identify the relevancy of the sentences from the different columns. So two columns will be given to you and the sentence you means their connection you need to find out. Next, for a column based pillar question, after going through the sentence, guess the word that can be used to complete the filling the blanks. Next, rules of grammars can also help in elimination of some options. So the sentences, if they are not able to fulfill the rules of grammar, so you can eliminate such options and then you are able to reach up to the correct option. Next one, knowledge of root word can further help to eliminate some options. Root words means what? For example, management. So in that, manage is what root word. Examination, exam is what root word. So the knowledge of root word you need to have. Next, after selecting the final answer, read the complete sentence or sentences again in order to make ensure that it is contextually meaningful and grammatically correct. So when you find that the so suppose option A from the first column is able to match with the F option in the B column, then you have to read the same sentence continuously. Then only you are able to find out whether the sentence is meaningfully and grammatically correct or not. Now, let's see the first type, column based sentences. On these questions, you will be provided with the different sentences, phrases into columns. You will be required to connect these so as to form a meaningful and grammatically correct statement. Such question will help candidates polish their ability for sentence formation. Sentence is not only a set of words put together, but also a logical sequence of the words providing the desired meaning. So the sentence which you are going to make by joining two options from two different columns, it should have proper meaning. A precise sentence structure is vital as it provides us with the framework for the clear writing expressions of our ideas. Means proper idea should express with the joint sentence or logical sequence must be there. Now see here, following points should be kept in mind while solving this type of question. Means which question? That is column based sentences. So which point we need to find out, means keep it in our mind. Number one, check if there is any grammatical error in the given sentence. Exclude such sentences. If there is a grammatical error, then exclude such sentences. Number two, check whether the context of the phrase in both column is relevant or not. It must be relevant. If the message or the information given in the two columns they are relevant, then only you are able to have the logical sequence. Next, after selecting the final answer, read the complete sentence or sentences again in order to make sure it is contextually meaningful and grammatically correct. Next one. Now see the type of question you are able to get in this or under this heading. In the following questions, two columns are given containing three sentences or the phrases each. In first column, sentences or the phrases are given the number as A, B and C. And in the second column, the sentences or the phrases are denoted as D, E and F. A sentence or the phrase from the first column may or may not be connect with the another sentence or phrase from the second column to make the grammatically and contextually correct sentence. Each question has 5 options. 4 of them display on the sequence in which the sentence or phrase can be joined to form the grammatically and contextually correct sentence. If none of the option given from a correct sequence after combination, then mark E, means that is what, which option, none of this, means no such pair is correct. Now let's see the first type of question under this heading. Column 1, A, B, C. 3 parts of sentences are given here, and in column second, D, E, F. Now we have to find out the pair or the connection between them. Read the first one. On February 15, an auto driver had received a notice from UIDAI. So this is the first part of sentence. Now see the 3 options given here. Asserts that the exercise was nothing to do with the citizenship. So it is not related with the notice. See the next one. Living in Hyderabad to dispose before an inquiry officer. Now it is also not related with the, means this context given here, they are not related. So they cannot form a pair. Now see the third one, which stated that a complaint was received against him that he is not an Indian national. So now see, read once again these 2 pairs. On February 15, an auto driver had received a notice from UIDAI which stated that a complaint was received against him, means in the notice which he get from that UIDAI. So what is contained in that notice? That he is not an Indian national. So logically, a sequence you are able to form by joining this A part and F part. Now let's see the next sentences given here. The Supreme Court of India in its landmark decision has directed UIDAI asserts that the exercise was nothing to do with uh, citizenship. So exercise is not at all related with this uh, decision of Supreme Court, and the remaining means E part, living in Hyderabad to dispose before an inquiry officer, that is also not matching with this first part. Now see the, means B sentence is not able to have a connection with any of these options. Now let's see the next one. The regional officer of UIDAI in a notice dated February 3 asserts that the exercise was nothing but to do with the citizenship. So grammatically it can be joined, but it is not giving correct meaning here. So you cannot connect this. Then living in Hyderabad to dispose, definitely it not goes with that. So what you are able to see that only A is able to have pair with F. Now see the given option. A, that is AF, B, CE, C, BE and D, CD and BE, and E, none of these. So we are able to get the correct pair with A, and so our answer is A. Now let's see the another example, column 1, column 2. Friends, here you need to read the sentence very fast because few seconds are there to solve such type of question. So when you are reading these columns, you have to see even the options given here. So AF is given, AD is given, BE is given, CE and AD is given. Now let's see here. Ria Morrison remembers the silence and the noise in London when she became the first Mary women to grace the Wimbledon's grass in 1957. Okay, so this first part is related with this segment. So see the next one. The lady invited her to match and the young Marison that she stood frozen for the 15 minutes of the match. So B did not go with E. Then C feels her hand through the old wooden um, rackets. So feel her hands through the old wooden racket. So it is also not going with B. So B is not able to have any pair with these given remaining options. Now see the C sentence. Morrison was so enamored by the court's game. Now which two options are remain here? This E and F. Okay. See the first one E, that she stood frozen for first 15 minutes of the match. Yes, it can go with C. Now let's see the another option even. Morrison was so enamored by the court's game, feels her hand through the old wooden racket. So F did not go with C. But C and E, they are able to have their pair. So A is having pairing means it is able to pair with the D and C is able to pair with E. Now see the given options. Option D is like that. CE and AD. So our answer is what? Option D. So friends, what you are able to understand, if you will relate, means after reading the statement, if you will relate the statement by with the help of these options, you are able to reach at the result very soon. See another example, column 1. The United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization's Food Price Index has foreclosed that possibility by restricting onion shipment since September 2019. Then, so grammatically it does not have sounds correct. See the next option. So because we are going to means we are talking about the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization's food price index. So poor rainfall during the first half of the monsoon, so no pair. Then food inflation has made a comeback both in India and globally. So the A is not able to have any kind of pair with these three options. Now see the B1. A recent rise in the domestic prices has been blamed largely, and again means this is what the first part of the sentence, and without any conjunction it is given, so it will not match with these three options. Now see the C option. The increase in the retail prices of the onion in Delhi from rupees 22 per kilo on January 31 2019 to rupees 50 on January 31 2020 has frozen that the possibility by restriction onion shipment since September since September 2019. So here grammatically you are not able to relate these two. because before has only you need to have the what, that uh, noun price, isn't it? And which is missing here, the increase in the retail prices of onion in Delhi from rupees 22 per kg on January dash dash to rupees 50 on January dash dash. So poor rainfall, it will not go with that, and food inflation has made comeback both in India and globally. So all these three options are not going with all these three parts or the phrases given in column 1. So these pairs are not forming any pair, and that's why none of these. So the option is what? Option none of these means E. So in this way, you are able to solve the question based on columns. So I hope so you are able to understand how to solve the questions, what is the strategy which you need to use while solving such type of question. So thank you for being with me. Have a good day to everyone.